Back in 2020, just a few weeks before COVID came flying into people's lives, my twin sister and I took a trip to Spain. I'd already been in France for 3 months, so I took a short flight from there and Britt flew from California to meet me. Naturally, we were thrilled to be reunited since that's the longest we'd ever been apart. It was our first time in Spain and we decided to do a Catalonian road trip. I want to share our little adventure with you because we had such a good time exploring this region. It's beautiful, it's cheap, and the best part of all was how friendly and generous everyone was. Like most of our trips, we didn't plan anything except for our first night. So the next day we woke up and decided to head to Girona. We loved Girona. It was easy to find parking in the city, easy to walk around and explore, and it was beautiful. And I just found out it was used as a filming location for Game of Thrones.
It is Sunday morning in Girona, Spain. Alyssa?
It's Domingo and everything is Serato.
Yeah, everything's like... So it's a lot quieter here today than it has been, but they're doing some kind of like walk for the cure or something, so there's like a ton of people out here, like walking. We're gonna like literally join the race here, and we're going to the art museum because museum entry is free on the first Sunday of the month. And we're wearing our stylish tights and mini skirts and boots today.
Dress.
Yes, and dresses. And then we're hoping that there's like a little cafe open afterwards so we can get like a pastry and a coffee or something. So.
Okay, so there's a massive race, but there was like tons of people we already passed. So we've been eyeballing this meringue since yesterday.
This thing is, let me see it.
Yes.
But they were closed.
It looks like it has hazelnuts in it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we went to the Museum of Art. Let's pause for a moment to admire some of the beautiful artwork in the museum.
Free today.
It was free today, and we're gonna go get a salami sandwich for breakfast.
And hopefully a takeaway coffee.
Yeah. The best is when it's crunchy on the outside and chewy on the inside. How is it?
It's good.
You don't seem that impressed.
No, it's good. It's just a little burnt tasting.
Oh, really? Oh, that, okay.
It's not bad.
Okay, Alyssa clearly just ate a meringue.
So good.
She's crumbs all over her mouth. She literally just like inhaled half of it. After a night in Girona, we headed to the small coastal town of Llansa. On our way out of town, we stopped to do a little bit of wine tasting. We are going to La Vignetta Winery, which is out in this beautiful area. The mountains around here looks a lot like Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we're going over a little creek cross.
and we're listening to Dole Phil Collins. So the winery's up here and it just disappeared.
It's like a fake Lionel Richie or something.
Okay, is this a fake Prince or something?
Okay, what the heck?
Last building was definitely not the winery. Here it is. And they have a bunch of sheep back there.
So we're at La Vignetta, and this is so cute. We saw sheep coming in, and they have little bells on their necks, and they are eating in the vineyard. How cute is that? Little sheepies. Oh, look, I think they're doing a vineyard tour back there. That is hilarious. I wonder if there's a reason like it. Look at the baby. Do you see the baby?
Oh my gosh.
There's two. They must be twins.
Oh, he's stumbling. He's very something?
They're really cute.
He likes to just lay down and eat. That's cute. We're trying to find our Airbnb right now. We are lost because it can't pick up the exact address.
The address has degrees.
Yeah, it's like 21 degree to a something.
On like Career, Abat, Aliba.
So we're trying to find it.
And we're almost on the French border, but take a look out.
Yeah, we're almost on the French border.
Right here. How beautiful
but,
is that? This is where we stayed in that really cool like ocean view apartment. There's like all these houses on these cliff sides and these narrow windy roads. And then if you look off to the right, you can't really see right now, but the ocean is right there.
There's no waves, no white caps, nothing.
It like literally looks like a pond. It's like so flat.
There's not a whole lot going on in Llansa, but we like it because of the location, and we had a wonderful dinner there. The owner of the restaurant was so excited to talk to us, even though he spoke almost no English and we barely speak Spanish. We were somehow able to decipher that he did a motorcycle trip in the US. He brought us a plate of jamon to sample that he shaved with meticulous precision. He was so kind and really made our night.
Ooh, it smells like Germany, like weird.
Oh, I was gonna say it smells like diarrhea.
This is where we actually had dinner last night.
It was all dead last
It was just totally dead and abandoned. And yeah, there's people out. So we're gonna go try to find like a little cafe because we haven't had coffee yet today.
After Llansa, we spent a night in the town of Figueres. This was more of a stopover as we made our way toward Barcelona. We spent most of our time in Figueres driving to different grocery stores looking for the best one. I know that might sound boring, but we love going to grocery stores in other countries. It's usually one of the first things we do after arriving because we love to see what kind of foods they sell that we don't have. We got a room with a balcony, and this was... We're like 10 minutes from the Dolly Museum, which we're not going to because it's closed today and it's tomorrow. It doesn't open till 10:30 and it's €15. But this room was what, €53, but it's really nice and it's fancy.
You know what we're doing instead of the Salvador Dali Museum that has 25,000 Google reviews and it costs money? We're gonna go on a grocery store tour.
We found a grocery store called Bon Preux, and we've never heard of it before.
There's enormous super Lidl.
And in Esclat, so we're gonna go find. I mean, Lidl's German, but that's okay.
So that's our version of a tour of the city, is to go to the grocery stores instead of the Salvador Dali.
It will be so fun. So this is our first stop on our...
You have arrived at your destination.
This is our first stop on our Spanish grocery store tour, and we have not been to a hypermarket yet on this trip, and we love hypermarkets. So, and we have not been to Esclat, if that's how you pronounce it. We haven't been there yet, so this will be a journey. Esclat. So you enter in there. There's a bakery to the side.
This is already my favorite grocery store.
Yeah, this is mine too. I know, and they have all kinds of magazines and books. This is almost like Target meets grocery store, where you can buy goodie. They have a good vibes only sticker.
That's cute. They have cute stuff.
Pistachios for €1.66, and normally pistachios are like super expensive. Unheard of. Yeah, unheard of. Oh, we should get salads for lunch. The other thing we always look for at grocery stores is like the deli type pre-made bowls, like salads, pasta salads. Oh wow, this looks so good. And gazpacho in a can. I keep seeing this everywhere. Gazpacho. Yeah, they have gazpacho. Ooh, cheese and pasta. There's much meat, much salami. Very well laid out store. We have a Valentine's Day section with the chocolate rose. This is all like fish stuff. I don't know what it is. I think it's fish stuff. Or maybe it's just marinated stuff, but this is all fish stuff. I love fish. It's Maggi version.
Maggi version of the Lipton soup with the little mini noodles and the chicken broth.
Sounds good. That sounds very good. I'm really craving soup.
I want soup so
Let's see if they have that onion soup with the egg. This is the dairy aisle. Much dairy. Wow, lots of yogurt selection. Oh, bio cheese.
Oh, I could definitely go for some cheese and bread.
Pizza. Desserts. Oh. No, I think it's broken. Whoops. Bread. Crusty bread. Boring. Okay, these look very odd.
They look like styrofoam.
I don't really like those kinds.
Really? I love these
Yeah.
I'm getting really
So one thing we've noticed is that IPAs are more and more common now. I think they used to be a lot harder to find in Europe, but now you can find them everywhere. This is like the natural
or maybe it's berry.
and gluten-free section and everything. Ooh, tahini. Wow, only $2.99. That's so cheap.
Great price.
I noticed it's really hard to find chocolate chip. Oh, this is the kind I'd buy in France to make cookies. It's like a miniature bag of chocolate chips, and they're not that great of quality.
In the States, you can
Yeah.
milk chocolate, semi-sweet.
White, butterscotch, peanut butter. So the filmed version of the supermarket tour did not last very long since we got in trouble for filming in the store. Oops. Our next stop was San Sadurni di Anoia. I have no clue if I pronounced that right. This area is known for its production of cava. Cava is a sparkling wine. We didn't want to go to one of the big wineries with hundreds of reviews, so we opted for Solo Reventos. The cellar is run by a father-son team, and we loved our tour and tasting. We also got to ask a lot of questions about Catalonia and their desire for independence. Anytime we travel, we like to ask locals about whatever political or social issues are going on. It's always interesting to hear their perspective on it.
Okay, so we just toured the winery and we're eating some little snacks, and we keep seeing these pork rinds.
I haven't seen them once.
Oh really? I have. So this is
Okay.
gonna try our first pork rind ever, and he said they're a lot different than the ones.
It smells kind of like
Just don't smell it.
dog.
Just
It's like a salty one.
Yeah, it's very salty. I wouldn't know it was pork rind. I'll show you the second half of our road trip in the next video, where we go to Tarragona and Barcelona. Those were our two favorite stops on the trip, so be sure to watch that video next week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe. See you next time.